Hi, it's Tina.
And Mary.
And Dave.
And Brian.
And this is Bird Bar.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. So you guys may remember Dave, but Brian's never been on before.
No.
Yay!
Yay!
Actually, I think you made a weird voice at some point, and that was all we heard.
Yes, that happened.
Yeah. So
we watched Slasher.
Yay!
Yay?
Something?
Maybe?
I don't know. Katie McGrath. Yay.
I love Katie McGrath. Yay!
Yay!
And there were other people.
Ah.
Yeah.
So yes.
The end.
Podcast over.
So Slasher is a TV show on Chiller, in case you don't know, because I'm sure nobody knows.
Yeah, we have invaded Dave's space because Dave has Chiller.
Yes.
The rest of us were trying to figure out where the hell it was. So it did the first 2 episodes.
Which easily could have been one episode.
Yes, given all
the commercials.
The endless amounts of commercials. What'd we think?
Well, yeah, and the premise, in case you don't know, is Katie McGrath is a 30-year-old woman who is coming back to town to live in the house where her parents were murdered.
Slashed, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Yes.
By the executioner.
Horribly. Yeah, so that's the premise.
That's the premise.
She is supposed to be American and has a sort of American accent sometimes.
She has a lilt. It was interesting.
It was. I will say the slasher, the executioner is quite creepy and
The mask is kind of creepy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, inconsistent.
Yeah. The premise is interesting. I'm not writing it off. I'll watch more episodes, but I just so many of this show's problems could be solved by people locking their doors.
Literally, just lock it
Or
down.
not wandering randomly into other people's houses.
That too.
Or down the middle of the street in the middle of the night.
That too.
Yeah. Yeah, or not being an asshole teenager.
Yeah.
Or not being completely unaware of how tall your friends are and not realizing that, my friend is not 6.5 feet tall standing
can't
in
be
the
this
shadow.
person
Yeah.
in a mask.
My crazy old lady neighbor, yeah.
Yes. So essentially it's like every other horror movie ever.
Yeah.
In that the characters do stupid things and make bad decisions.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't give away too much to say it comes back to the 7 deadly sins. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it is kind of, there's a biblical bent, sort of. I mean, they've already
Ish.
kind of subverted it somewhat with you think something's a Bible verse, but it's not.
They're just trying to make it into a small town mystery, but it's also
Tropey.
horror
Yeah.
slashers.
Yeah.
A lot of,
Hostile people in the neighborhood.
hostile people
Yeah.
or this is your, black character, this is your gay character, this is your...
Religious,
religious
judgmental
character.
neighbor.
This is your-
Yeah.
Cop.
This
Yeah.
is your...
This is your understanding cop, this is your not understanding
This
cop.
is your insightful serial killer.
Oh, yeah.
Psychopath.
Round 1.
Here's your grandma that's way too young to be your grandma.
Oh,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't understand how that woman's a grandma.
Yeah.
That was really confusing.
And also, I didn't really understand the point of the, she
Yeah.
really, she came in and you thought, she was going to have a point, and then it was just, I kind of forgot about her.
But at least it explained why the house was still there.
That's true.
Yeah, with a surprisingly modern kitchen, which made no sense.
Yes.
I kind of wonder, too, if it wouldn't be, because so much of it got caught up with commercials, constant commercials, and I wonder if it would have made a bit more sense, because we were trying to figure out time, too, when things were happening. And at one point, we're like, wow, that took a long time, but then it occurred to us that it probably was, only 5 minutes in the, universe of the show, which doesn't really help either. Nor does it help that in a scene right after, there are some removed fingers. The first commercial we saw after that was for hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
In case you don't know.
In case you don't know, Burger King is selling hot dogs.
This
Yeah.
podcast is brought to you.
But, yes, if Burger King would like to pay us for promoting their hot dogs,
Yeah.
Over
send
and
money,
over
too.
again.
Yeah.
I will take your money.
Yeah.
Murderer is Burger King.
Go buy a hot dog from Burger King.
He next time shows up in
creepy
the
enough.
king mask.
Yes, I felt very violated by the amount of Burger King hot dog commercials I was
Yeah.
forced to watch.
It was a little bit much.
Or fast forward through, as it were.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of, I want to know, like, what is going on.
Me too.
Even though it wasn't, I guess, that great. It wasn't
that bad, though.
that bad. It was kind of like, I'm kind of sort of indifferent, but I kind of intrigued.
And I like her, so that makes it better for me too, because I want to see her and stuff, and I'm excited. And she's doing good.
Yeah.
And I think it's like...
It wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Honestly,
No.
I thought it was going to be really, really bad.
It wasn't like a sci-fi movie bad.
No, not quite.
No.
Yeah, but I'm kind of curious as how deep of a relationship can she have with the other people in this town? Because at what point did she leave? I assume she left like immediately when she was a baby, but she knew like the other characters, like the cop.
Yeah, I'm not really clear on the history, like her history.
Again, timeline issues, people.
Yeah, timeline issues, which maybe they are going to show. I mean, again, we've only seen the first 2 episodes, heavily crippled by commercial.
Yeah, we seem kind of just like thrown in.
Yeah.
And
So
a lot of previews for what we were exactly watching.
Yeah, constantly. There was a preview for the show, and then at the beginning of the show, they did a recap, and it's like, what? Wait, stop it.
And they're showing a preview for the next episode that was happening in 3 minutes.
Yeah. So it was a bit jumbled.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're looking for like something new and innovative, this show is not it. But it also, but it's not the worst thing ever. I have seen far worse.
Oh yeah,
horror movies. Like there's frustrating moments in it, but like you get through it, and I do want to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and if you like Katie McGrath, you will be excited.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
there was also like a Scream kind of Hannibal thing with what would you call this? Like, because Scream, because there's a killer out there with a mask on who brandishes a knife, and
it's more like silly slap. I would think it's closer to Scream.
Yeah.
But then there's Hannibal because you're getting consultation from someone who you know is...
Well, and he, like, knows a lot. Like, so he's been in prison for 30 years, but he seems to, like, know the town very well still.
Maybe
and it's unclear.
Murders, and he's really been caring for her the whole time.
I still think he's going to secretly be her dad.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that too, but it's like it's really unclear his connection to the town.
Yeah, like if he was from the town, because people
at first
keep coming
I thought he was like a random person, but now it seems like he was
part of it.
Part of the town, and like knew everybody and knew the characters and was somehow involved with stuff.
Well, I guess they're doing their job because they want to make you have questions and they have to extend the time to 10.
And of course he's supposed to be a mastermind because he can just randomly just figure everything out and knows everything. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of questions.
It was a show.
It was a show.
And stuff happened.
I'm going to watch more of it.
Keep working. Keep working on it, Sheila.
So I don't know. If you watch this, let us know what you think. There's Brian's phone talking to ours. It's time to go.
That was our new closing credits.
All right. Well, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Barf.
Yay.
Yay.
Bye. Stop that.
Hi, it's Tina.
And Mary.
And Dave.
And Brian.
And this is the Bird Barf Slasher Addendum.
Yay!
VR addendum.
Yay! Yeah. So after our podcast, we went and Brian downloaded the Slasher app game.
The VR app.
The VR app, which we saw advertised on the show, and we're like, oh, that looks stupid.
Yeah, so we should download it.
Yeah, so we should immediately download it. Yeah. But it was surprisingly fun.
Yeah.
It was like, so what it was, it like takes you through scenarios, and you can like pick your own path, and
yeah, it's like first person, so you're moving through the world. You get greeted
you can,
by
like, look around like with the camera. And,
and like you pick one option or the other, and it depends on whether or not you get.
So naturally, we went back and picked every
option we could.
So we went through all possible scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been really creepy with the actual VR
God.
head.
Oh yeah.
But so I think we enjoyed it. It was fun.
We did, yeah.
I mean, there's not that many scenarios.
No.
It's not like we spent hours doing this. It was 15 minutes.
Yeah. And we're assuming they're going to unlock more stuff as the season goes on too. So we're going to keep checking back with
Hopefully.
it. So.
There were 3 sins.
3 sins. Yeah, you have to watch how you behave.
For the other 4.
Yeah.
417 megabytes.
Choose wisely.
Yeah.
Yes.
But enjoy.
So if you have a data plan and
we got it to work on iPhones. Dave, your phone wasn't doing it right.
I have Android. It was in the store, but it just wasn't compatible with my phone in particular.
Okay.
So
yeah, and I didn't try on mine.
Yeah, but if you can get it, you should try it.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, if you even mildly liked the show, or even if you didn't, it's kind of an amusing app. So.
Or if you want mild nudity.
Yeah,
But
the nudity is a lie.
Yeah.
Just like the cake is a lie.
Yeah, it's all lies.
so don't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Except we are not lying when we say it was fun, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
So.
All
All right. Well, bye.
Bye.
Again.
Bye.
Again.